They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought, why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
Understandable.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Not officially, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
So theoretically we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm asking Zoltan for help. More Zoltan we get to see the good is a good thing. But yeah, the more we get to see of Zoltan, the better. Like, seriously. I love... remember back in Kaer Morhen, I was so scared he was going to end up like getting crushed under the wild hunt guy or whatever. And I love the guy from the other place, you know, tackling a, you know, wild hunt warrior into a portal. Like, goddamn. The scout guy. I can't intercede. And the guy isn't dead. Come. I don't know what's going on. But, oh yeah, that was a great bit. I'm just sad that, I'm just sad that Vesemir is gone. It's fantastic up to that point. Zoltan, stop standing in a guy.
Zoltan. They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. Drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingered around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city.
Oh, can't help.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Oh, I wish my man were as brave as you.
I serve the eternal fire.
Novigrad Gate. But yeah, I'll go help everyone out, and then before we take the final leap, I'll go start on the DLCs. Heart of Stone first. That was the first one. Subtlety, Yennefer.
Find a way in.
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
I'm sure the scholars of the place know, but that's them. That's not these people.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here,
What is this?
use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done. Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
Oh, wet clothes with Yennefer near. Well, then again, I've set him up with Triss, so it's not quite the same, is it? Alright. So what, do I just fling myself down it? Oh yes, that will work out so well. What, my last solid save was it blindingly obvious? That might be okay. You know, if I need to redo bits from Radovan, well, there's the other name I was kept confusing it with, Radovan. Radovid, his death, I would have to do a little extra. Oh, good. Grave hack. Fought the wall growth. Excellent. Okay, this way. There we go. Okay, we have...
Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece. Replace it with something else, maybe?
maybe.
Oh, would have been quicker to go that way. Whatever.
Ugly bastard.
Raw meat, heal me. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, and I never broke all these down. Ooh, I'd want to go do that. So I wonder if I made the right choice. Like killing Dijkstra or not. Like I said, like the others helped me out when I needed it, so you know it only felt right to return the favor. So you know that negotiator. Yeah, the others helped me out when I needed it, so okay. That's why I helped them. But I don't know, maybe I should let Dijkstra take over. Because, you know, in the long, like in the big picture kind of thing, maybe that'll be better. You know, in regards to saving the other kingdoms and all that. But, like I said, they helped me out when I needed it, so I'm happy with that as an ending to that side of to that story.
Wall looks brittle.
Sup?
Reeks.
Yeah, the corpses would draw so many ghouls. Ooh, necrophage. Damn. Poisonous, but not explosive. Sadly, nothing on the corpses. This is awfully open. I'm surprised people haven't gotten in. And by people, I mean the ghouls. I'm probably still technically outside, so he isn't hostile. That or he's too busy focusing on being sick.
Looking for a bruising? Shit yourself out with fear?
Well, I killed Radovid. May as well kill the rest of ye. Black magic doll. Huh. Sewer key. So what? I just go down here and unlock this. Guess that's just the way out. Yeah, I was thinking it would be weird that they'll keep her over there. I was thinking maybe it was to keep her tormented with the, you know, ghouls outside prowling. But no, it's not. Need to go visit Dandelion and buy alcohol off him. Can't make some potions and stuff because I don't have enough. Are you blinded?
Margarita.
Who?
Oh no.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. We'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
I have enough shite in my inventory, but I can take the Deuterium, no probs. Ah, those people are below. The map doesn't really render that quite well. Nice! Cut one guy's head off, split another in half. I'd see Witch Hunter with a shield. With the violin there, I'm expecting the devil came down to Georgia to kick in any second now. Also, I think the archer may have actually finished off his buddy. He's frozen and on fire. Nah, I'm not a warlock. Don't have a summon demon.
Damn, you're ugly.
Okay, I do like to spin to win. And you can control him a little. I just kind of wasn't thinking of it till just there. It didn't seem like I could, so I kind of gave up on it. On principle. Sup? Only you, mate. Yep, I just punched a guy to death. Okay, those shackles were a touch too heavy. Wait. Never actually did get into the warden's place. I'm curious to see what's in there. The warden came out with all the fighting. No, I'm not interested in a broken rake. Random ladle. Okay, these might have something. Okay, now. The weirdest hodgepodge out there. They make no sense. My god.
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those war songs, I'll gladly help. If I live to see it. I must take her from here. Immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Seal de Tanzerville? That name rings a bell. Let's find her. This elf, Shelf, I kept on saying, was one of Erdrin's advisors and also encountered extraordinary abilities, an important officer of the Wild Hunt, calling arcane magic, Karanter would guide the riders of the hunt along mystic pathways through time and space in order to reach other worlds. He was also master of more immediate forms of transport, such as the teleportation that he made ample use of during the attack on Kaer. Oh yes, it begins with an S, doesn't it? The full list of Marguerite Antonel's outstanding mental, spiritual, and physical attributes would consume a mountain parchment. Rita, as her friends would call her, once held the position of rector at the Uza Academy for Sorceresses on the Isle of Tancred, the same school attended by her famous ancestor Luana. Quite unusually for one of her profession, Margarita showed no interest in politics. It was only care for the good of her school that led her to join the Lodge of Sorceresses. Funnily, her beauty deserves a mention as well, since not even the marble likeness of goddesses and nymphs chiseled out by the greatest of sculptures could rival this sorceress's figure. Yet, with all of her astuteness, Margarita could still not escape the same fate as so many of her fellows met. She had been arrested some time before tale begins, and was staying in the Oxford prison, waiting a summary and predetermined trial. Only Geralt and Yennefer's daring jailbreak saved Margarita from a certain execution. Geralt and I both knew Sheila de Tanzerville, the recluse of Kovir, the once proud member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, who in her day plotted, persuaded, and spellcast the world into a shape of her liking. Sheila always claimed she acted only out of concern for the good of magic and mankind. Yet the blood of a great many people stained her hands, including that of kings who stood in the way of her aims. She took part in countless conspiracies and herself devised many intrigues, in which the Witcher often figured as an unwitting accomplice, obstacle, or intentional victim. Thus Geralt's prior meetings with Sorceress were stormy at best. On at least one occasion it could be said that Geralt saved Sheila's life, but that did not mean he felt very warmly about her. Be that as it may, the sight of the tortured and maimed sorceress in King Radovid's dungeon made the Witcher's cold heart swell with sorrow and sympathy. Perhaps it was these feelings, or perhaps it was simply respect for the defeated former enemy, now suffering at the hands of cruel fanatics, that had made Geralt take pity on her. Aware of what fate awaited her if she lived, Sheila de Tanzerville was grateful to be given a dignified death, one free from torment and humiliation. Except I shouldn't have gotten this at all. Sheila de Tanzerville died at the end of Witcher 2 for me. I let her. She was smugging at me. It's like, ha ha ha! I'm gonna get away, and you'll die to a dragon. Oh shit! I'm gonna die to my own trap. To my own teleportation. I just stood back and let her die. Don't smug at someone and then expect them to help. So yeah, I'm puzzled to see her turn up there. Is she gonna have like a... Is her body gonna be here or something? Probably not. She was probably being... I can't open it. Yeah, I figured she was probably was going to be in that one if she lived. Get out of the prison. Sure. That's easy, I killed everyone in here. Though I really should have freed some of the other prisoners, to be fair. Apparently the key was good for one use. That must be terrible. You want to open the cell to throw someone else. There's a hole in the fucking wall. How the hell did that happen? Okay, well, ugh. I could have got in that way. No, I couldn't, because Groth doesn't know how to lift his arms. But yeah, imagine you want to toss someone new in the cell. You have to, you know... You have to go get a new key made. Wanted to move him to execution? You have to get you'd have to have a key ready or get a key made, and then throw him out. Actually, let's do Series 1 first. Oh, do I have to wait for daylight to do Series 1? Yeah. Damn it, I was actually right next to her. Didn't even notice. I'm still not used to having my face shaved. My shave faced. No, and he's dead. So, yeah. Wrong on both fronts.
Have you paid Radovid? I will not. Send me a sonnet, would you?
I need a belt set with silver studs. I'll have it for you next week. I was here.
You also told me to come next week.
Exactly. Next week. But this week is the next week of which you spoke last week. No, this week is this week. Next week won't come till next week.
It's true what they say.
Kill one more beast, and they'll give you the keys to the city.
Looking for something in particular?
Pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
About that. About that.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
The hell?
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
I don't know. Depends what I see.
I look Nilfgaardian.
Find Novigrad. Does it suit you?
Anyway. So can I go to Zima now and will it be Temerian? Or is it still Nilfgaardian?
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... Turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah, a deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
That was easy.
That was strange.
To say the least. We'll know soon enough.
There's no way he's still alive. Maybe he did get patched up. Just the way he's standing, it's like he was in trance himself there. Are these all being just... Are these all just like meat puppets? Zombies!
Well, who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, because you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch. Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Doodoo Beaverfell. You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Wait, Ciri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mama's Plane, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Ciri. It's Dudu.
Gods, you give me quite the scare.
Not wise to play games with a witcher.
Orson Jr. Was there no one else you could impersonate?
Once we'd fled, I'd no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Orson Jr. In all his miserable life, he never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Orson got his, in a way, sharing it with a doubler named Dudu.
I can't get over that name.
I'd never expect it from you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
I don't fully believe him.
Dudu's always had a head for numbers. What's a few brothels and casinos? He'll manage.
That's the thing. I don't need to. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprises. I'm a blue water trader now.
Orson's men didn't protest?
I've contacts in the guilds. Run a thriving trade. Profits are twice what they were before. To Wiley's men, a purse twice as heavy means twice as much respect for the men handing it to them.
Well, they're easy to please. It's really working out well for him, but I still don't fully believe him. Need him to shapeshift out.
Careful, you could get found out.
Wiley's men are too stupid to catch on. His colleagues ain't much better. Mind you, even you were fooled.
And that might have ended very badly for you.
True. I get a bit carried away at times, but mostly I'm careful.
Okay,
Time
you're
to-
sorted.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, Dudu.
Ooh, I wonder how the other chick is doing. You know, the one who got attacked. The,
Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
this girl.
Might that be?
Friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at
Oh,
the station.
nope.
Helped me contact Dandelion.
I figured she
I
meant...
wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I'd take after you.
Even though the Emperor is Ciri's father, I always kind of just see growth as her real father, you know? He's the one who raised her.
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad, but the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zeracania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely. Just hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalok was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to. Close my eyes. It's done.
The recent training or the previous training? But yeah, I hope she does keep up training with him. She doesn't need to excel at it, she just merely needs to keep her powers under control so she doesn't just nuke the world. Because if you don't remember, the whole Elder Blood thing was the result of a magical like breeding program to make basically progeny that were incredibly powerful. But the elf fell in love with a human and had kids with him, and the kids were scattered to the four winds. So the breeding program just got out of control, and Ciri is one of the descendants, as was Alvin, as far as I know. But yeah, I figured she might want to have tanked the lass. I thought she had met her as well. Can't quite keep pace with Geralt. After a moment, he does beat her on speed.
Never I please, you don't scare me.
Sure we don't.
Okay, gonna have to help.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees?
Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Didn't actually do that.
Thank you. I seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however.
I'm standing right here.
What brings you here, ladies?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of our Witcher.
I will. So long.
Didn't get to see enough of Ciri. Wonder will they be in the expansion?
Your friend, B.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt. You're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to B. And through B, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
So wait, Far Corners?
Wish my man was brave as you.
Order at last! Long live Radovid! Hail the mate!
Whores. Whores everywhere.
Boors. I kept hearing whores. Anyway. Oh, this place. Valdo. What's he the changeling? Well, I didn't kill him, so that's a good step. Did tell him to behave. End up doing myself out of a bounty.
Friend of yours?
Whoops. Shuffled a bit too close.
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? What's your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
He's way too cheery.
Likewise. And thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
Let's start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Any way we can help?
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Sure.
Gladly.
Not
Man after my own spirit. Come.
not sure am I to intentionally lose or win this.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming, coming.
Oh, I'm not on Roach.
You were faster once.
Giving you a head start.
Giddy up.
Yeah, I think we're intentionally letting him win. Actually, yeah, the horse we're on is a lot slower. I don't know, do we win? Do we lose? Ooh.
Faster! You're trailing!
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Damn it. I'll save scum this if it didn't go right. What was that about?
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race. Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwin's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
Okay, that seemed to have worked out fine.
Worked out nicely, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
You and Triss. Never expected it, to be honest.
Life's full of surprises.
So, how did the two of you...
End up together? With Yen, it was fight after fight. Lots of arguments, drama. Not saying it was bad, but...
But why?
Got to be exhausting. With Triss, it's not. I finally feel harmony, calm. Feel like things are the way they're supposed to be.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
What do you mean?
You promised.
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
This is my inheritance. It's so like to be ordinary.
Your life is yours, exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. Granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Is there ways to undo her being of elder blood? I never heard of such ways.
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be free.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalach.
Avalag's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
I hope she's right. She needs at least one person who's skilled with magic, who's in her corner. Triss is good, but she's not probably good enough to teach Ciri here what she needs. And while she will be in Ciri's corner, you know, she needs that skill. She doesn't have the skill she would need, you know. And while Yennefer might have that skill, you know, she's Yennefer. So if Avalak is, I do hope she's right.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avalok will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves.
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked for 3 arms and a host of legs for one healthy animal. We need horses, but we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
Gotta be another way to solve this. Just so happens I got some coin I could lend you.
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin. He objected to us. I'll not trade with such scum. Believe those were his words. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal from him.
Not a fan of the idea. Like, do we have other avenues, you know? Growth could ask. Could get Dandelion to ask. Could get Trist. No, Trist couldn't. I was just thinking human there, but no, Trist couldn't. She's eager for it, but
I don't know. Doesn't seem like the best idea.
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip the merchant bare. And it's finally a chance to do something other than run from the wild hunt. Don't make us beg.
Just buy the horses. Why can't you?
With what coin?
Ciri gave you a full pouch.
Enough for 1 at most, whereas at the least we need 4.
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip... Don't make us beg.
fine.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Steady? Is that the type he means, or is he like telling it growth to, you know, slow down and not really answering the question? God damn. That was jarring. Ciri, cancer patient.
Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Don't mind me, witch hunter on duty. Really? That's the best you can do? Hey lads, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Try to, you know, just smile and wave. Smile and wave. Come on, Geralt. You could fit in those windows. Okay, let's see if I could do this better.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalok, too, began to lay plans of his own.
Apparently they aren't going to have Ciri in the Cyberpunk game at all. Even though like she makes a reference to it, they weren't going to have her in it as a little Easter egg or nod or anything.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Like seriously, that... Fuck's sake, Geralt. And my foot's gone asleep. Christ, I have 83 rate mutagens? My fucking god. Though I am puzzled as to how a ghost drops a mutagen. Sorry, just foot's gone asleep. Just ignore it. I think if I'm getting the Catskill armor, I should grab the Catskill techniques as well, because I would have a full set of white armor and full set of white armor will be like 4. How many pieces of gear do you even get to wear? Okay, it will be chest, gloves, trousers, and boots. So yeah, I would have a 20% bonus to my fast attack damage. That's, you know, nothing to sniff at. So I think I should go with that. Don't know. Do I have much light armor right now? Light, medium, light. Oh, to get a 10% bonuses if I was to get it now? I'll hold off till I get the other thing. Though I don't know what I would replace for it. Because I need the extra carrying capacity. I need the extra... I need the gourmet. So I guess I might get rid of one of these here. Might get rid of melt armor. Can't do anything with the guard.
Locked. Gotta find another way in.
Oh, here's the keys.
Huh, here's the key. Quick, get in here.
Finally.
You should have worn a better disguise, the other guy. his disguise was just what he normally, wears and looks like.
Woohoo! We did it! Excellent work. Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
I'm torn. I'm not really a fan of just like, yeah, the guy's a prick, but they need to rob him. Like, there was other ways. I could have gone and tried. If I couldn't have worked, Ciri could have worked. She looks fine, you know?
Glad to see you happy, but I don't think what we did was right.
How can you keep the company of such a bore?
Leave him alone, Agar. That's just how Geralt is. Righteous.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
Alright. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
This. He got over that dreariness quite quickly.
There's somebody come in.
Was it you who helped us?
All will be fine.
An illusionist, he would always perform in a mask. His choice act, sawing women who like more wine.
Sawing women who would like more wine. Interesting. Fuck it, I'll leg it. Never know what you run into on the way. The witch hunters don't really seem to notice their king is dead. No one's really acknowledged it. Keep it going. Sadly, he doesn't have unlimited running. His stamina drains rather quickly, though it regens much faster.
How'd you discover it was a city quarry?
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Oh yeah, and someone else moved in, didn't she? Wonder if she'll be here.
Come to toss me out again? I've been behaved. Haven't scared a soul. I've not spilled soup in anyone's head neither.
Yes.
Okay, she's not say. Just using your basement. Figured I'd, see if I couldn't let her know. Oh, that was easy.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gel's. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Scoia'tael is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree.
Novigrad, the bits just flashed up there on screen. Yeah, somehow I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Didn't get separated. Not actually overburdened.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Daidawed Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
No, it's quite foreign. Never seen those two planets in the sky.
What is this place?
Looks like a place from a
Very
sci-fi.
old world, thoroughly wrecked.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
There are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
It was a sentient sea? What, Grey Goo sort of scenario?
looks more like a ruin. So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take
No map.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Well, their week is over. That's handy.
They just keep coming.
Ah, we can. I want to loot. Ah, no foreign alien resources. Okay. Okay, now there's the portal. A bit far away though. Yeah, saw nothing. I misjudged what just missaw what was there. What time is it? 20 to 5. Oh, you go along this way. Alright.
There it is.
Didn't actually notice that.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Gotta hold my breath.
wish you would.
Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
See, cybernetics will be handy here, Grolt.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I would hope that they don't have Henry off the beaten path here for me. Given the...
Should avoid those clouds. Or bolt through them.
Yeah, given all the fucking poison gas here. Okay, can't nuke it. Also... Okay, make that bit better. Raw meat! You and me! For some reason I have this stuff pulsing on screen. Like red veins. Oh, that's because I'm low on health. I keep thinking it's due to the game thinking I have high toxicity or something. I think they had a similar effect for that. Under the sea. Please don't sue me.
Cold.
Oh great, I'm in the Warframe universe now. Just here in one of these, in a place like looked like this, and that the other day.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere, and I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Leave these supplies. 5th tests, come with me. In here, come on. Sure. Oh, never did actually offload the junk that was in my inventory. Should go and do that. I'm kind of terrible at inventory management like that. If it's not automated, I fuck myself over. The worst part, the all-encompassing quiet. It seems there's not a living soul around, only snow, snow, everywhere snow, as far as the eye can see. Though sometimes we find people still alive in their homes, everyone is hungry. Everyone is frozen to bone, but no one refuses help. They let us warm ourselves by their fire and regain some strength before we move on towards the lighthouse. They say food supplies there have not run out. There have yet not run out. Think I missed a yet there somewhere.
Light in a place like this. Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Long. In here. Come on. The fall didn't help.
Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
Have Have some fire. Oh, I used the wrong one. I used Swallow. I used Tony Owl instead of Swallow. Oh, explains the blizzard. This is a wild hunt established world. That's frustrating. Ooh, there's X's marked along the way. These same magic, same runestones as from our world, which is odd. Ooh, these are marked. Does he acknowledge? No. Yeah, there's no one else here. Anna's notes. I know not what we will do. Our food stocks ran out long ago, save for one sack of onions. For a week we've eaten a few bites of an onion a day and nothing else. Children once detested onions, will now gobble their morsel greedily and suck on the skins. Soon our bag will be empty. We've no wood or fuel and the snows keep falling. Our mayor has been sending men door to door to hand out modest rations and a bit of wood from the lighthouse storeroom, but no one has come for days. I'm not surprised. The stoves nearly piled to the top of our windows. No one could get to our door. I'm afraid, so horribly afraid, they will not outlast this winter. They just died together. Depressing. We saw Winter Wonderland like this once before. Remember at the end of Witcher 1? Huh. The fire's here lit. Gotta fight them near the bonfire. Let me just repair my swords. These are blue. Master item? Master item, but it's... Ah, okay, that's the, like, leather bag that's opened. Okay. It's, you know, it gave me the same kind of look as that, so it's puzzling me. Like, the, you know, the legendary background there. Be nice if lighting those on fire actually counted as a source of heat. Yeah, they don't. Because the fires there aren't that potent. So, you know, it feels fair. Okay, that's definitely Elven.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No, just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
Witcher 2, the Bathhouse.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
Oh?
What are you talking about?
Similar architecture to the Witcher 2 bat.
How you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
But yeah, sorry, I mis-ID'd it. It reminded me of the bat house from the other thing, and I was quick to jump in case I was right. Because it doesn't really count of you saying, yes, I guessed that after they tell you the answer, you know? So yeah, it reminded me of that place, but it's dead elven architecture. It's gonna look the same.
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
You got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Here, I'm just going to mute myself for a minute so I can turn on my heater. I think I turned it off a while back and never turned it on, and it's starting to feel cold out there. I'll tap back in so you at least have something. Yeah, I didn't stop the recording there because it would have meant like another episode to worry about when I'm editing. Another thing to slot on, it just feels wrong. But anyway, it was only for a moment anyway. Yeah, everything's fine.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Christ.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Indeed. Travel to the next world. Tir Nala, Viceroy Gel's Palace. Tir Nala? Oh, sounds familiar.
At last.
This Tir Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon
Yeah.
Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Report. Despite significant measures already undertaken, the situation in the outer regions of Talanavel, Talanalia, and Talanakrub of provinces has not improved. Sages sent to handle the matter in the fields have merely succeeded in delaying the advance of the White Frost, which slowly yet surely engulfs more and more territory. Must accept that Tirna Bruna is now completely lost. The sages did not reach it in time. I recommend a swift evacuation of the endangered provinces and the strengthening and radicalization of measures intended to seize Sinead territory. Otherwise, I must be asked to be freed of responsibility for the provinces under my jurisdiction. Ingor, something, Viceroy of the Western Shore. I'm getting tongue-tied. That's a good thing to all in a language Skrull can read.
appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated.
An artiste. Wonder if that's the guy we're looking for or what. Locked. Stuck. Won't budge. I can't jump. Hesitant to use the other walkway, might trigger stuff. Just getting, proximity. But yeah, these do have all very similar architecture to what we've seen previously. Just curious in case I'm missing anything. That is him?
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, Corman Maca, and the Witcher of Riviera. Kepler. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we?
Uh-huh.
Go for a drink.
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here, quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
He seems concerned, but for a moment, like just a glance Avalok had, I'm really tempted just saying, yeah, not completely, but I'll save scum if needs be.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile, won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
Even a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Oh god. I'm not much for that kind of artwork. It's kind of cute to look at, it's like, oh, that's weird, and that's it. Much prefer, other paintings. Not a fan of that. I'm not even sure what you call that genre. abstractism, maybe? Well, abstract. This long loading time is concerning me. I really need to sit down and start editing. I have tons of footage on my computer.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Scoia'tael. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kermorn.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised. Where is it?
You will see it.
Must be supreme.
Your dream.
Your answer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Havalach our new king?
This guy must be supremely confident in his abilities to willingly come here. Supremely confident. I can save scum if needs be.
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
In some ways, I feel like I'm going to reverse psychology him into, you know, siding against the other guy.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naga Fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements? No NL.
Good, that's what I was hoping for.
Just. A new portal to Tinalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Alright, I'm going to call it once I can.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Havalach knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word, withhold support from Eridan.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eridan's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that.
Defeating Eridan will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Scoia'tael.
I just got the achievement, Xenonaut. Visit Tirnalia and convince Gels to betray the other guy. Oh, Baron? Who's that? Baron. A Baron Mirtia. I should be able to say that, though. It really looks Irishy. I can't pronounce it, though. Oberon? It could be Oberon. Also known as King of the Alders, was ruler of the far-off land of Tirnalia. The king of... the world, which is home to Avalak and the Wild Hunt. He died after being poisoned by Eridan, Glass, who then declared himself king. At the time of his death, Oberon had been exhausted and embittered by over 650 years of living. The being trapped within Uma's tortured husk turned out to be Avalak, a powerful sage of the NL Elves. Geralt had made his acquaintance years prior. Already during these prior encounters, Avalak had displayed intense and, quite frankly, unnerving interest in the Elder Blood and its bearer, Ciri. His exact motives were unclear at the time, and he made no particular effort to explain them to Geralt. Geralt likewise had no idea what bound Ciri and the elf now. There was no doubt Avalak had helped her, had saved her numerous times from the Wild Hunt, but why? Asked the sage, quivering on a razor's edge between life and death, offered no answers to Geralt's burning questions. He did, however, muster enough strength to utter a crucial piece of information: Ciri's location. When Geralt got a chance to talk to Ciri about Avalak, he learned that the sage had been her tutor and mentor for some time. They were bound by a common enemy. Avalak had been the chief advisor to the previous ruler of the ANL, whose demise had precipitated a conflict between Avalak and successor Adrian. The Eridan. The sage had thus made it his mission to protect Ciri from the new king's malicious designs, whatever the cost. Ciri made it clear to Geralt that she trusted the sage. He had saved her life on numerous occasions, including when, feeling the onset of the curse that would transform him into Uma, he resolved to hide her from the Wild Hunt on the Isle of Mists. Avalak played a key role in staving off defeat during the defense of Kaer Morhen. During the battle, he advised the Witcher that ultimate victory over Adrian and his ghastly cavalcade would only be made possible with magical assistance. That meant Geralt would once again pact with members of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses. Seizing the calm before the storm, Avalak tried once more to teach Ciri to control her incredible talent. He soon found that Ciri was a stubborn pupil as she was gifted, something Geralt had discovered for himself much earlier. Drawing on his knowledge of internal ANL politics and the strengths and weaknesses of the Wild Hunt's commanders, Avalak crafted a plan to eliminate one of Adrian's most powerful allies, his master of manipulation, Gels. In order to accomplish this, Avalak was willing to do anything, including risk a dangerous journey to Tirnalia. So yeah, I need to go read through all of these. Every single one. Hey, acapella. But anyway, so, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks. And I sincerely hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you can tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. And actually, before anything happens, let me just save. So yes, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, love and peace, baby. Oh, and do keep in mind the backlog. By the time this comes out, I will be long done the game. So let me know if you know of a cool little Easter egg, a cool little thing. Let me know. You know. So let me know in the comments. I might go take a look at it. You never know. So till then, love and peace, baby.